Hello GAPS families, welcome back. Today we are opening the doors to the most powerful, accessible and affordable medicine cabinet you will ever own. It's not in your bathroom, it's not behind a locked pharmacy counter, it's in your kitchen. The GAPS diet is, as its heart, a return to the ancient wisdom that food and medicine are one and the same. These weren't just healthy foods. They were understood as therapeutic agents, specific, potent, and reliable. Today we are reclaiming that wisdom. I'm going to walk you through 5 essential medicinal foods that should have a permanent home in your GAPS kitchen. I'll teach you not just why they heal, but exactly how to prepare, dose, and administer them for your autistic child. This is your kitchen pharmacy. Let's stock it. Hello lovely parents, this is your dietitian and CGP Pooja and welcome back to my corner of the healing world. Before modern pharmacology, our ancestors didn't reach for a pill when infection, inflammation or digestive distress occurred. They reached for garlic, they brewed ginger tea, they treasured honey, they fermented vegetables to preserve and potentize them. They used golden turmeric root to calm fiery conditions. Our first essential is garlic. This humble bulb is arguably the most researched medicinal food in existence. Its primary active compound, allicin, is a broad-spectrum antimicrobial. It is effective against bacteria, virus, fungi, and even parasites, all without the collateral damage of pharmaceutical antibiotics that wipe out beneficial flora. Why it matters for your autistic child on GAPS? We are constantly working to rebalance the gut microbiome. Pathogenic overgrowth, whether Candida, Clostridia or Streptococcus, is a common roadblock to healing. Garlic is a targeted weapon against these invaders. It also supports liver detoxification pathways, helping the body process and eliminate toxins more efficiently. How to use it therapeutically? For a child who will accept it, finely minced raw garlic incorporated into food at the very end of the cooking or added to salad dressings preserves the allicin. For sensitive palates, fermented honey garlic is a gentle, effective entry point. Simply submerge peeled cloves in raw honey for 2 to 4 weeks. The honey becomes infused with garlic's medicinal properties and the garlic mellows significantly. A half a teaspoon of honey or 1 soft clove daily is a potent maintenance dose. Sensory smart strategy, if we have any, start with roasted garlic. Roasting transforms sharp, spicy garlic into a sweet, buttery spread. It loses some antimicrobial potency but retains immune supportive properties and almost universally accepted. Spreads on the GAPS compliant crackers, breads, or mix it into mashed vegetables, whatever you like. Our second essential is ginger. If garlic is the antimicrobial warrior, ginger is the soothing digestive tonic. This warming root has been used for millennia to settle upset stomachs, reduce nausea, and improve circulation. Modern science confirms its potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. Why it matters for your autistic child on GAPS? Many of our children experience low stomach acids and sluggish digestion. Ginger stimulates the production of gastric juices and bile, preparing the digestive tract to efficiently break down and absorb the nutrient-dense foods we work so hard to prepare. It also directly reduces inflammation in the gut lining and has been shown to calm neuroinflammations. For the child who experiences nausea, bloating, or poor motility, ginger is your fast responder. How to use it therapeutically? Fresh ginger tea is the most accessible preparation. Grate a 1-inch knob of fresh ginger, steep in hot water for 10 to 15 minutes, strain and serve warm. A small amount of raw honey can be added for taste and synergistic antimicrobial effect. For a more concentrated medicinal dose, you can make ginger infused honey or add extra fresh grated ginger to meat stocks in the last 10 minutes of cooking. Smart strategy, if we have any. Ginger spiciness can be intense. Start with a very weak tea, just a few thin slices in a large pot of water. Don't just use grated ginger directly, and gradually strengthen it as tolerance builds. Soft, slightly warm in a favorite cup with a fun straw. It becomes a comforting ritual rather than a medicinal confrontation. Our third essential is raw turmeric. This vibrant golden root has exploded in popularity, but it is far from a trend. It has been used in Ayurvedic and traditional Asian, Indian, Chinese medicine for thousands of years. Its primary compound, curcumin, is one of the most potent anti-inflammatory substances ever studied. Why it matters for your autistic child on gaps? Inflammation is at the root of so many challenges our children face. Gut inflammation, brain inflammation, systematic inflammation that manifests as pain, redness, and immune dysregulation. Turmeric is an inflammation modulator, not a crude suppressant. It helps the body resolve inflammation rather than just masking it. It also supports liver detoxification and has been shown to cross the blood-brain barrier, where it may help reduce neuroinflammation and oxidative stress. How to use it therapeutically? So golden paste is the gold standard preparation. Great on blend fresh turmeric root or use high quality powder if you have got any. Mix with small amount of water over low heat until a thick paste forms. Here is a crucial step. Curcumin is poorly absorbed on its own. It must be combined with black pepper and fat. Add a pinch of freshly ground black pepper and a tablespoon of coconut oil, ghee, butter to your paste. This increased absorption by up to 2000%. Store this thing in refrigerator and add a quarter of half a teaspoon to warm meat stock, scrambled eggs or soups, anything. Sensory smart strategy. Turmeric has an earthy, slightly bitter, peppery taste. Start with tiny amounts hidden in strongly flavored dishes like curries, like spreads or meat stocks. The golden color can be off-putting to some children. Camouflage it with orange vegetables like pureed squash or carrot soups. Our fourth essential is sauerkraut. Not the pasteurized, vinegar-soaked, lifeless stuff in jars on supermarket shelves. I'm talking about traditionally fermented, homemade, raw, living sauerkraut. This is fermented cabbage basically, but it's so much more than that. It's a living probiotic ecosystem. Why it matters for your child? Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride built the GAPS protocol around the principle that you cannot supplement your way to a healthy microbiome. You must seed it with living cultures. Sauerkraut is one of the most potent, diverse and affordable sources of the beneficial bacteria. It contains lactobacillus, leuconostoc, pediococcus, a consortium of species that work synergistically to crowd out pathogens, produce short-chain fatty acids to feed the gut lining and support immune regulation. How to use it therapeutically? We don't start with a bowl of sauerkraut, we start with the juice. A single teaspoon or raw sauerkraut juice taken with meals introduces beneficial bacteria without the fiber load that can cause initial die-off reactions. Gradually increase to a tablespoon maybe, then add finely chopped kraut itself. Homemade is ideal, but high quality organic refrigerated brands can work in a pinch. A sensory smart strategy, if there is, the sour salty taste is challenging for many children. Dilute the juice in room temperature water or add it to the soup. Some parents hide this finely minced sauerkraut in ground meat dishes. Remember, this is the medicine. A teaspoon in a day is a therapeutic dose. You don't need them to eat a whole bowl, specifically when they are just starting. Our fifth and final essential is raw unfiltered honey, not the clear stable syrup sold in plastic bears. Raw honey is a completely different substance. It retains its natural enzymes, propolis and pollen. It is powerfully antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory and tissue regenerative. The purer, the better, most effective. Why it matters? So internally, raw honey acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial bacteria, while its low-level hydrogen peroxide content helps suppress pathogenic overgrowth. It is one of the few sweeteners permitted on GAPS because it is recognized by the body as a food, not a refined chemical. Externally, it is a centuries-old wound dressing for children with eczema, skin picking, minor cuts and burns. A dab of raw honey promotes rapid healing and prevents infection. How to use it therapeutically? Internally, 1 teaspoon daily taken alone or stirred with room temperature ginger tea. Never add raw honey to boiling water. Heat destroys its medicinal and microbial properties. Externally, we can apply a thin layer to clean dry skin and cover it in bandage. Change every 12 hours. Sensory smart strategies. Honey is often one of the most accepted GAPS food due to its natural sweetener. Use it as a reward for trying new food. A tiny spoonful after a meal can be a powerful positive reinforcement. Always source local raw honey when possible. It is also help with environmental allergies. So let's imagine a real world scenario. Your child wakes up with a runny nose and low energy. You don't panic. You go to your kitchen pharmacy. You brew a pot of fresh ginger tea. While it steeps, you grate a small knob of fresh turmeric into a cup, add a pinch of black pepper and a teaspoon of coconut oil, ghee. You pour the warm ginger tea over it. You stir it in a teaspoon of raw honey. You serve this golden warming elixir alongside their breakfast of eggs and meat stock. A spoonful of sauerkraut juice waits on the side. This is not an alternative medicine. This is ancestral wisdom validated by modern science, executed in your own home. You have just administered an antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, probiotic, immune-supporting tonic, and your child simply had a warm, sweet morning drink and a tangy sip. The pharmaceutical industry would have you believe that medicine comes only in pills, sold by doctors, manufactured in distant factories. This is a relatively new and I believe disempowering belief. The truth is that the most powerful medicines are often the simplest. They grow in the ground. They are transformed by fermentation. They have been trusted by every human culture that came before us. By stocking these 5 essentials like raw garlic, ginger, sauerkraut, raw honey and raw turmeric, you transform your kitchen from a place of mere food preparation into a healing sanctuary. You reclaim your role not just as a cook but as a family's first line of defense. Start with 1. Get a head of organic garlic. Commit to using it daily. When that becomes a habit, add ginger. I grow the roots on my own to get fresh supplies. Build your pharmacy slowly, intentionally. Your child's health is a long game and these 5 foods are foundational players on your team. So if this resonates with you, then please share this video with another parent who needs to see it. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content that empowers you on this journey. If you need more clarity about GAPS diet, the process and need a hand-holding step-by-step guidance along with the customized meal plan targeted only to your kids' progress, then go ahead and book a free one-on-one coaching session. If you'd like to grab one, link is given below. Follow me on my Instagram for more short and visual informations. My Instagram ID is also given in the description below. I make new videos every week on how beneficial GAPS diet could be for autistic kids with traditional nutritional health approach and easy, sustainable, healthy living. Thank you for joining me today in the kitchen pharmacy. Now go and heal something delicious. Let me know how it turns out. Till then, bye-bye.